Very good afternoon. Welcome to Les Sables d'Olonne, where it's pretty chilly, a little bit foggy outside, but the atmosphere in the town is incredible. Following the return yesterday of the local hero, Sebastian Simon, who is with us in the live. But the news from the racetrack, first of all, Sam Goodchild still holding a good fourth place, racing neck and neck with Jeremy Bayou, who's a little bit frazzled. He has our ongoing primary pilot problem. Justine Metro is in 8th position with anticipating this big low-pressure system that's coming in. Boris Herrmann, unfortunately, has lost a few miles to Benjamin Dutroux. Sam Davies has a little problem this morning. She had some damage to her cockpit bulkhead, and Sam gives us the details.
Je viens de casser un lashing pulley derrière, un pulley de renvoi de J2. Donc le pulley, il est parti en vitesse. Ils sont encastrés, il a ouvert une partie du cloison de cockpit. Donc il faut que je répare ça, j'ai étanchéfié. Donc j'ai sorti le sticker, je ralentis. Heureusement c'est pas structurel, mais j'ai un petit peu de boulot là pour colmater ces fuites avant que je peux repartir. Et ça va être, il y a plein de charpes, plein de poussière, ça va être pas très agréable à faire. Pour rentrer là, on voit la déchirage du cockpit là. Il faut que je détanchéfie ça.
So a little bit of a difficult situation for Sam. Hopefully she has repaired. We should have her in the live show. But first of all, a welcome onto our stage, Sebastian Simon, 3rd place in the Vendée Globe. How's it been since you got back, Seb?
I'm pretty happy. I had a really good welcome, so I'm really happy, and it was a really emotional moment. So yeah, it's a nice.
I'll come back to you in a few seconds. The other person we have online from San Francisco, Tanguy de Lamotte, double Vendée Globe sailor, who started the Initiative Cure programme, which Sam Davies so ably took over the baton and has done such a great job with since. So Tanguy, we'll come back to you in a few seconds, but it's early morning in San Francisco for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5:30, just got the kids up, they want to say hi, and yeah, it's good to see Sam, and congratulations, Seb.
Thanks, Tanguy.
Maybe the kids want to say a quick hello to Seb.
Say hi.
Hello.
Oh.
Bonjour.
Well done.
Ça va?
Well done, Seb. With your broken phone.
There
Where's
we
your
go.
boat?
Anyway, there's Seb Simon fans as well as Sam Davies fans. We'll come back to you in just a few seconds. We're going to start off with Seb. I mean, Seb, what was that homecoming like yesterday? It was incredible.
Yeah, it was amazing. I had a nice welcome with my friends as well on the channel. Yeah, to cross the channel after the finish line of the Vendée Globe, it was one of my dreams. So I did it.
Is it something
right
you
now.
thought about as a child?
No, I was expecting nothing, clearly. So yeah, it was a really great surprise. I know the Vendée Globe, and I did many finish for different people because I grew up with the Vendée Globe, and so I know what is it to finish a Vendée Globe. I was on the channel when I was a child, so
Who do you remember seeing starting and finishing? Who were your heroes as a kid?
I don't know. I remember follow Catherine Chabot with Whirlpool.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was a kid, so it was with my school in Saint-Gilles-Croix-de-Vie, so in Vendée.
Yeah.
And after I followed Armel Lecléache, François Gabard, whatever, Jérémy Bayou as well. So it was amazing, and just to cross this channel and come back in Les Sables d'Olonne in my town after 3rd place, it was amazing, and probably it will stay in my memory for a long time.
So many people, I guess, so many familiar faces that you saw in the crowd of all different ages. Somebody who couldn't actually be there is a little old Spanish guy that you maybe know. He's 2 Olympic medals. He's raced around the world 4 times, 3 ocean races, 1 Barcelona World Race. I think he's a kiting buddy of yours, isn't he?
Yeah,
Maybe.
He's crossing the Atlantic Ocean.
He's crossing the Atlantic, and this is a special message from Iker for you.
Hello, Seb, from the middle of the Atlantic. I'm so proud of you, and the whole group do great. Only you know how hard it has been, and it's a dream of life for you too. So, from the middle of the Atlantic, congratulations. Well done. Good job. I'm super proud of you and everything. Good job.
A pretty special guy who played a big role in your development.
Yeah, Iker was involved in the project last year, so he's following the project since 1 year ago. And I'm really touched about this message because it's a great champion.
He wanted to be here.
Yeah, I would like, but he's crossing the Atlantic Ocean. He prefers to sailing right now on the slow boat, so he's cruising.
He's getting old.
Yeah, no, every time he say no, now it's my retired, but it's a great champion, so I would like to see again Iker on my boat for sure.
But you go kiting together in Fuerteventura?
Yeah, maybe. For the moment, I am a bit busy, but maybe I will go in Canaria just to see Iker. Yeah. But for sure, he knows that he is welcome in Les Sables as well.
Of course, he always says. What was the last week of the race like? You know, knowing that you had third place within your grasp, but you've also had a few accidents over the years.
Yeah, I was a bit scared about to break the boat before the finish line. I know that I was really close to the third place. I just need to conclude the race, but we never know what could be happen.
You're nervous.
A bit, yeah, because as you can see with Sam, every mistake can be a problem. So for Sam, for example, it's just a lashing, so it's just a small rope who broke after a structural part of the boat. So every mistake can be...
The same for Boris as well.
It's the same for Boris, so it's never finished until you cross the finish line. On every day, it's a new day, so yeah, I was a bit nervous, but right now it's finished.
Seb, we'll come back to you in a few seconds. Hopefully we have Sam Davies joining us on Initiative Kerr. Sam, are you there? Oh, lovely. Look at you. You're looking great, Sam.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
A quick hello, first of all, from Seb.
I've got a bit of ticket still.
Hello, Sam. I wish you the best for the rest of the race.
Seb, well done. Bravo for your third place. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you, Sam.
Really well sailed.
We are looking forward to see you
Very
there.
impressive. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Sam.
Sam, how's your race going? You've been back in MacGyver mode. You've had some repairs to do.
Yeah, it's been a bit frustrating, Andy, because I've had a few breakages with this. I guess this trade wind sailing is pretty hard on the boats because we're going fast upwind in a difficulty state. And yeah, I broke a J2 seat a couple of days ago, and then last night I had a block come off the back of the boat, and it managed to rip a nice hole in my cockpit. So yeah, they're little scares and reminders that things are getting tired of boats, and no matter how much I try and check everything, there's still hidden bits of wear and tear that that creep up and surprise us. And yeah, last night it was a bit frustrating. It was kind of scary because it was a really, really big bang when the block blew off. And luckily I had a safety sheet on. But I just didn't have so much in the safety sheet, and but at least stopped the damage just before the structural part of the cockpit. So, but yeah, there was a bit of a mess to clear up, and a bit of a hole to fill up, to block up, and then I had to sort out a new lead system for my jib sheet that couldn't go through this normal way anymore.
I mean, Sam, the other thing is seeing that you've saved 100 kids since you started the race. It's an incredible achievement.
Yeah, it's amazing. I found out a couple of days ago that we got past the 100 barrier, and that's full motivation for sure to remind me why we're out here, and I'm really proud of the project, of my three big sponsors, the Chocolat du Cœur, Caroline and Marc Energy, who are they're the ones that are giving the money in return for all the support of the public. And big thanks as well to everybody who's been following me and commenting, clicking, liking on the social media. And that's how we've got up to over 100 kids live saved. And then so we need to do at least one more per day until the finish of the race to get past my goal, which was 100 kids live saved, which will make the big 500 for the whole history of this project since Tanguy created it in 2009.
Brilliant stuff, Sam. We've got somebody in San Francisco who initiated the project. He's a very close friend of yours, and his two kids who are big Sam Davies fans. Tanguy de Lamotte in San Francisco wants to make a very quick coucou.
Hey, salut Sam!
Salut, ça va?
Congrats for the race.
I thought about you. I was like, oh my God, I've never called you.
That's fine. We managed to talk, and congrats for the 100 kids. We're very proud that you carry on the project, and a little bit of MacGyver time for you. And yeah, keep on the good work. We're cheering you on.
Thank you so
thanks,
much.
Tanguy, and yeah, you're great.
And a quick hello from the kids.
Inspiration for me as well.
Ça va?
Go, you got this. Go to the finish.
Ça
Go,
va?
Sam.
You're gonna finish. You got this.
So there we go. And it was just a very quick hello from the other side of the Atlantic, from San Francisco, from Tanguy. Sam, keep up the great work, and we'll see you in Les Sables d'Olonne. Don't stay out too long just to save more kids. Try and get in as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I need to get in before all the wheels fall off.
Indeed. So good to talk to with you, and Tanguy and kids, thank you so much for joining us. Time to get back to bed. As I gather, it's like 5 in the morning there. So thank you, both of you. So Seb, tell us about growing up in Les Sables d'Olonne with the race and your progress into the. You started off in an Optimist, didn't you, and then 420.
Yeah, I grew up in Les Sables d'Olonne, so I am born in La Roche-sur-Yon, so really close to Les Sables d'Olonne. And I was born almost at the same time than the Vendée Globe. So I was born for the finish of the first Vendée Globe in 1990. So
did you always want to do the race, or did you want to do Olympics or anything else?
I start with the Optimist, so I saw all the finish line, all the start of the Vendée Globe with my father, because he's passionate by sailing, on offshore sailing. So I saw the Vendée Globe grew up as well with me, and it was at 25 years old, it was a dream to be involved in the Vendée Globe.
But always the Vendée, never Olympic sailing in the 420?
A bit, yeah. I start by the Optimist, and after I did some 420, so it's...
You were third in the world.
Yeah, I was third in the World Championship in 2018.
13 in Valencia.
Yeah, in Valencia. So after I did one engineering school, but my passion was offshore sailing, so yeah, not Olympic.
And have you always been fast in the boat?
I don't know if it's one of my quality or one of my skills, but I like when it's really technique. I mean, when you have some choice or decision to make with the weather forecast or whatever. So I don't know if it's if I am the faster. Obviously, yes, in IMOCA.
Well, that's the obvious question, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I like when the boat is going fast, and I like the feelings you can have when the boat is going fast.
Tell us about that period when you broke the speed record. I think you said you had a couple of backups and, sorry, you had a backup and had to do some sail changes.
During the record, you mean?
Yeah, during the record period.
Yeah, it was an amazing day. It was not the purpose to kill the record, but I think we did a really great job, because 615 miles in solo ended in this kind of boat. It's amazing. I had to do some maneuver during this record, because it's still a race, and the purpose was just to...
So you did 2 sail changes?
3 sail changes and one, how to say?
A backup?
A backup, yeah. Because
so why was that?
Because there was something on the keel.
Wow.
Yeah, so we can imagine what it could be without this maneuver.
What do you think is possible in the modern boats?
What do you think it's?
I mean, 6:15 just now, where could it get to, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's possible, yeah.
Much more?
Maybe 650 miles.
Really?
4 years ago, yeah, obviously. It depends of the boat, for sure. The boat is, all these IMOCA are faster and faster. It's a technological sport, so yeah, I'm sure that for the moment I have the record, maybe for 1 year, I don't know. But maybe I can beat this record in 4 years ago, in 4 years, in the future.
And what's next then? You've already said you want to be back in 2028.
Yeah, it's planned to come back in 2028 with my sponsor on the Family Libre. So I'm pretty happy. It's really nice to how can I explain that? To know what could be happen in 4 years ago in our sports. It's always tricky because you have the vision only step by step. And now we have a project for 2028, and that it's amazing because we can stay focused on the performance and the future purpose.
What did you learn from the last project that you brought to this project that you'll take forward?
I don't know. The last project was a bit disappointed because I gave up the Vendée Globe. I gave up the Vendée Globe in South Africa, the 4th December of 2020. So I was a bit disappointed, and I learned a lot about the IMOCA project and whatever. So this project starts a bit late, 1 year and a half before the start of the Vendée Globe, but we did everything was possible to be ready for the start of the Vendée Globe, and I think we did a really great job with the team and with the sponsor to be ready. And right now we have a really great 3rd place. So.
Tell us a little bit about the team, because it started late and you had to pull people together. You're an interesting band of people.
Yeah, we try to find the good skills everywhere in the world. So we have one German guy, we have a Spanish guy, so it's a bit, it's not a Brittany, we have not only Brittany resources.
It's truly international.
Yeah, exactly. So we try to speak English in the project as well. My English is not so...
It's so much better. I love it. And I love the fact you shared your race with us. I really have a lot of respect for that.
Thank you. So we try to do our best every day. That is the most important thing. So we were really proud about our work on this 3rd place. I think it's not a good surprise, but it just, how do you say, Howard?
Yeah. But you've always been good. I mean, when you've had good races, you've been 4th, generally, and this is one step up, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. But tell us about the Retour à la Basse, because that was a real low point as well, coming into the finish. You injured yourself?
Yeah, I had a very...
what happened? Just talk us through that period.
Yeah, during the qualification of the Vendée Globe, we had one race. It was a Retour à la Base, so it's a solo-ended race. It was mandatory to finish the race to be qualified for the Vendée Globe, and I had a big crash during this race. I was 1st or 4th at this moment at the middle of the Atlantic, 4th. And the purpose was just to finish the race, to be qualified for the Vendée Globe.
You had to stop, didn't you?
It seems simple, but at the end, I crashed in... I don't remember, but probably I crashed in a rave, and I had a bit head traumatic. I lost my memories. I stitched myself, my face.
You had a concussion?
Yeah, so I had a commotion, and I break my one vertebra in 3 pieces. So
what was that like at the time? You just wanted to finish?
Yeah, but yeah, and I finished the race.
Oh, no,
I dispatched it just before the finish line. So I repaired a kind of mast just to finish the race, and after I was completely... So I spent more than 3 months with one... How you say?
Brace.
A brace, yeah, to be recovered and to be ready 4 months later to cross the Atlantic one more time.
And what was it like then, that period?
It was really hard for me. Probably one of the hardest...
What did you do and what could you do day to day with the brace?
For sure, no sports. Yeah. So it was pretty hard for me. I cannot move as I want. It was impossible to take a shower without this thing, you know, all of this stuff. I had to sleep with this stuff, so it's really hard to have a good sleep. So it was 3 months really, really hard. You have to accept the situation and say, okay.
And you lost your fitness?
Completely, yeah. But I spend more time in my project to be involved with the team and just take the good decision, work on the boat, and think about the future and how can I come back on my best shape for the Vendée Globe.
And you did. Now, somebody who's also out to break a record is Jinkun Chu, our Chinese skipper, who's round Cape Horn, and he's on fabulous form. Big, big smiles as ever with Jackie. How has the Atlantic been since Cape Horn? It's been quite difficult.
Yeah, after cruising Cape Horn and back to the Atlantic, it means we are getting close to France. So it's really exciting. Back in the Atlantic, the wind has started to come down, give me a brief rest. The temperature is also warming up, not cold. So this is great. Looking ahead, the next challenge will be the windlass stone.
And is your understanding or knowledge of the weather getting more and more as you go around the world?
Yeah, of course, yeah. You know, every day I pass around 2 hours or 4 hours to checking the weather, to find a good routing. So every day it's learning. So I just follow the wind as I can, as fast to moving ahead.
Well, as Jinkun Chu says, it's all about learning about the weather. Let's look at the picture for the boats in the front of the fleet just now. Sam Goodchild, Jeremy Bayou principally, and Paul Mea behind, Nico Lundven, Thomas Riong, and Justine Metro and Boris there. So that's the principal movers and shakers in the top of the fleet just now. Looking at the situation, then we have this high pressure zone here and the ridge. They're coming across the ridge and lighter winds just now. The boats behind keeping more breeze momentarily. Should be a little bit of compression. All the time then this low pressure system up in the northwest, a very active low, tracking down to the southeast, coming towards the fleet, and it'll come in quite far to the south. So now then, looking at the animation as it goes, this is the low up here, and they're coming across this high pressure ridge. Let's see how it plays out. The low comes down. There seems to be this opportunity for the top two boats to get up to the more directly to the north, closer to the centre, and then coming out in a more direct angle towards Les Sables d'Olonne, probably quite close to Cape Finisterre in the end. So we can see this perhaps a little bit of extension, more difficult for Justine Metro back here and the boats behind, and in particular for the group of 4 probably behind. So that's the way we see it for the leaders. Now then, for the group coming up towards the equator, Roman Athanasio in quite good shape. Otherwise, no particular problems here. Quite light out in the east, quite light conditions. Better closer to the shore just now, but all the time we're trying to get out into the stronger southeasterly trades. Quite a good situation for Roman Athanasio, stretching all the time. And then at Cape Horn, or between Cape Horn with Denny van Veenberg way back there, approaching Cape Horn about 4 days' time. He's got good breezes all the way in. Likewise for the other 2 boats. Up here, still very light compression going on. Ollie here caught against the exclusion zone, this high pressure zone to his west. Also for Jinkun Chu and these boats here just compressing. So that's going to be an interesting weight race to watch at the back of the fleet. Well, that is the weather. A little story for you about Charlie Dallin and the whole business of decompressing coming off the Vendée Globe. I think the first or second night this Charlie was in bed. He woke up, or was sleepwalking, went to an imaginary door and was apparently talking with an imaginary Johan Richomme, went back to bed and knew nothing about it in the morning. Seb Simon, how's your decompression been? You presumably were sleeping in your own bed, which is something very different for a Vendée Globe skipper coming back.
Yeah, I did a good sleep yesterday night. I think I need to take some rest because it was already...
Did you sleep all night? Like normal?
Yeah. More than 12 hours.
Straight off?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, it was a really nice sleep, and I think I need more time.
Tell us a little bit about your
recover.
sport, because you're a big cyclist and triathlon fan or triathlon participant. I gather you're probably the only Vendée Globe skipper who swam in the channel.
Yeah. So this channel, I plan to do one full Ironman for this year, and I crossed this challenge for the Vendée Globe for the finish line, and I did as well 2 years ago during the half Ironman, but by swimming, not on my boat. So it's really nice.
You plan to do more?
Yeah, one full Ironman in June 2025, so this year.
And I gather you also cycled to the Pyrenees?
To the Pyrenees?
Yeah.
Why?
No, you did.
I did, yeah, for an association.
Charity.
Yeah, for charity, exactly. But right now, I just want to, first take maybe some rest, some time with my family. But as soon as I will be ready, I want to come back with my friends just to have a good running, cycling, swimming, maybe surfing, I don't know. Yeah.
What's the media been like? Obviously, it's huge activity. Lots of interviews. How's that been for you?
For the moment, it's really nice. I am a bit busy because I have plenty of meetings. I don't know exactly the schedule. I trust in my team and Alexandra to...
You do what you're told.
Yeah, because I don't know what we have to do after. And so every time I have some new meetings, I know that tonight we have a good party with friends and Dubois family. It's really nice because we just want to enjoy the moment for the moment. And after we will see probably plenty of media, interview, and yeah.
1 second, we have Denny and Van Werenberg, who's the very, very back of the fleet coming into Cape Horn. But as ever, he's got a big smile and just enjoying every mile, every hour, every day. Denny, how are you?
Hi, Andy. I'm feel good. I see one big goal of the project is the Cape Horn, and then it's really a good motivation, and it's really positive for me and for the boat, and we try to do the best, and we try to find a good way to go and to pass the Cape Horn, because maybe the weather forecast is not really easy, but we will see that when we are there. It's really a dream from young people when we are children, and you see some picture, you read some book about Moitessier, about Alain Collat, about Rick Tabarly. In any case, you think about that, and then like I said, I passed a lot of Cape Horn in this project, but now I try to pass the real one.
So our quick look through the rankings this Saturday. Well, good to see for the British fans, for Sam Goodchild on top still of the fleet, heading for 4th place. But Jeremy Bayou's only a couple of miles behind as they go through this high pressure zone. Paul Mea has repaired and is back to closer to 100%. He's only 60 miles behind and certainly a threat to the 2 boats in front. Meantime, otherwise, watching Justine Metro going nicely. She is in a solid 8th. Boris Herman dropped back to 10th. Under threat now for Benjamin Dutroux. Can Boris stay in the top 10 in his compromised situation? Sam Davies in 13th, but still quite good in that little group. Isabel Josk in 16th. Further down, Giancarlo Patotti in 19th just now. Of our internationals, Alan Rura in 21st. Kojiro Shiraishi in 26th. Ollie here 29th. Jinkun Chu in 30th. And Denny Van Veenberg contemplating Cape Horn in 34th. So there we go, that's the ranking now. 2 special girls with you, Seb, Cecile and Marion. Marion, project manager, Cecile, who does the comms. You girls have had some projects in the past. It must be great to be on the podium. Tell us about it. How does it feel?
Feels incredible. It feels it's nothing that we expected. We expected the best from Seb, but it's bigger than us. It's bigger than what we thought we could achieve, and we're absolutely so proud of Seb. what he did is
you,
amazing.
You girls have lived the race all the time as well, and many, many races before.
Yeah, but this one is unique.
Of course.
This one is different. I think we did do our Vendée Globe as well.
Yeah.
I think we did push our limits quite far out. Yeah, I mean it's a huge team effort, but he did the most of it.
And Cecile, for you, your last project, we had Fabrice on the dock last time, and a few projects with Keto and people like that. Being on the podium, what's it like?
The emotion is very, very crazy, and yes, we're so proud. And as Marion said, it was like a Vendée Globe for us too. We didn't sleep a lot, so it make it like a dream. Like it's crazy. Thank you, Seb.
Fantastic team you've got, Seb.
Yeah, it's a human project first, so I'm really proud. Yeah.
And the other member of the team?
Alexandra, Chiffon, and all of my team. There is.
Come on, everybody up on the stage, quickly.
There is Laura as well.
Bring Chiffon. Yeah, Chiffon's here.
Chiffon is pretty happy.
There we go, the whole team. Well done.
It's not the whole team for sure.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a quick look. Get Chiffon up. There we go.
We cannot do something alone.
No, of course not.
Yeah, I am alone on the boat, but we have to do plenty of work before to be able to start the Vendée Globe. So I think it's our victory. Yeah, our third place.
You all stay together for next time and win.
Hope so. Yeah, it's dependent. Me, I won't, but yeah, they choose, you know.
Fabulous. And Chiffon, hello. Hello. Anyway, there we go. That's our show for the day, for day number 69 into 70. Join us again at the same time tomorrow for our Vendée Globe live show. And we're leaving you with Conrad Colman, who is Mr. Action Man with nothing better to do.
Hello. Hi there. Isn't this a crazy place to hang out? I'm currently standing on the bowsprit underneath the Code Zero. And I know it feels silly, but it's just such a cool place to come and hang out because it's so rare, it's so improbable to be hanging out up here. It's fun. So of course, I'm clipped on with my spin lock harness, and I just wanted to show you the beauty of the blue. It's so pretty. We've got this incredible color of the sea right here, sparkling in the sun. And then just the sky that just goes on forever.